Now, Smart Business Group, in its bid to help the country in the fight against the coronavirus, donated face masks and sanitary items worth more than $100,000 to the Mile 2 Central Prison. This gesture is meant to benefit both prisoners and prison officials in this time moment. Our Makalo reports.
The Gambia Prison Service on Tuesday received sanitary materials from Smart Business Group as part of efforts to curtail the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The items include buckets, packets of detergents and soap, face masks and thermometers. The gesture came few days to the commencement of government's policy of compulsory wearing of face masks in public places effective July 24th. Omanjai, who presented the items, considered the prison as a very vulnerable institution that deserves public attention, especially at the COVID-19 critical time.
The reason we did this is just to try to make sure people can come forward and help the prison services. Especially, we're calling on the government and all other institutions, philanthropists, to come to the aid of the prisons. We have all seen what has happened when we watch the TRRC, the conditions the prisoners are living. It's really bad, and we're in a very trying time right now. So we are, because the prisons should not be looked as place for criminals, but it should be a correction center that people get in there, be corrected and come out and be embraced by the society.
The Director of Prisons Administration, Sehu Kaushu Gassama, welcomed the gesture as timely support to inmates at the Mile 2 Central Prison.
These gifts have come at a time when the whole country is bracing for tightening of the emergency regulations. I think Sanjay has alluded to that already, that effective from this Friday coming, face masks would be mandatory for everybody to wear. In addition to other regulatory measures that have been put in place following WHO guidelines and the Ministry of Health. So we are very glad and happy to receive these gifts. And particularly, we have 1,800 masks plus 5 thermometer, other gift items.
Prisons in the Gambia have been more often characterized by the lack of basic necessities to prevent the spread of disease prisoners. As the country intensifies efforts to cope the spread of the deadly virus, such philanthropic moves towards the detention center is one of the unusual areas of intervention that could put smiles on the faces of inmates. For iAfrica TV News, Awa Makalu.